On CP24 tonight, accelerated timeline. The province speeds up the interval between first and second doses and offers choice for people who received a first shot of AstraZeneca.
Plus, large school boards across Ontario are sticking with virtual grad ceremonies, despite the Premier suggesting they could happen in person.
And we're in for a scorching weekend, so hot that many regions are issuing heat warnings to make sure people are better prepared to handle it. I'm Nick Dixon.
And I'm Jackie Crandles. This is CP24 Tonight.
Well, Ontario residents who received AstraZeneca's vaccine for their first shot can now book a second dose of any vaccine. Second dose appointments are now open to those who got the AstraZeneca shot 12 weeks ago. People can book the same vaccine or opt for Pfizer or Moderna. The province gave the green light to mixing and matching second doses after a recommendation from NACI earlier this week.
It will be an informed consent model. So if you are electing to get an mRNA vaccine, Moderna or Pfizer, you'll need to understand the benefits and the risks, and certainly a pharmacist will explain that. And we have more supply of all of three, so that should help expedite things.
The press didn't affect me in any way. I don't have issues with blood clotting or any of that stuff. My only hesitation, it wasn't really hesitation, but the first time it kind of kicked my butt a little bit. I had about 3 days of feeling really, really bad, really crappy afterwards. And I wasn't looking forward to that again, but worth it for 3 days of discomfort to feel like I'm protected and to put an end to this craziness.
Good news for those 70 and older looking to get their second dose. The province says they can now book their appointments 1 week sooner than previously announced. Registration for the second dose of Moderna or Pfizer begins Monday at 8 in the morning on the provincial portal. As of today, they can get their second shot at participating pharmacies and doctors' offices. Other age groups who received their first dose before April 18th can also book. The move was made because of an increasing supply of vaccines.
We had about 40 people booked, of which half were there for their first dose and half were their second dose over age 80. And then just about 10:30, I received an email that we could suddenly open it up to those over age 70. And, the funny thing is we turned away some people who had erroneously booked this morning. And so we frantically called them to bring them in. And we started getting the word out to our patients. And now we went from 40 bookings to over 100.
Freedom. So in another 14